Gen Xers, millennials, multi-generation. These are just some of the terms that we are going to hear in our segment.
And welcome to the Leader's Edge, where we give actionable insights to help you thrive in a new normal.
A fantastic day to all of you. This is Sassy Casas, and I am happy to be back in this episode of The Leader's Edge.
We're here again to learn because that's what we're all about. You see, we're all about learning.
We are in for a wonderful episode tonight. Welcome to Season 5, Episode 4.
And welcome to Leader's Edge Season 4, Episode 10.
Welcome to the Leader's Edge. And today, it's Season 7, Episode 8.
It's called the Leader's Edge. We are here tonight with another amazing leader.
Good day, everyone across the world. Welcome to the Leader's Edge.
Welcome to the third episode, Season 5 of the Leader's Edge. Welcome to Episode 5, Leader's Edge, Season 8. Today, I'm just so excited to introduce this very special lady to you. The first time I met her, she already impressed me so much, but I'm sure you will have a lot to learn from her. And of course, that's the reason why her talk is entitled How to Have It All, because she practically has it all. And welcome to the virtual stage, my friend and beautypreneur, Nikki Tang. Nikki, there are so many facets of your life, and I'm sure you're the one who can choose which are the more significant ones. So go ahead and you may introduce yourself.
Hi, Dina. I'm very, very happy and thankful for inviting me to your show. Congratulations. And hi, everyone, to all the friends. And I know that we have a lot of friends and followers here in the Philippines and international. So it's really a great honor to be here. And I'm very happy to share whatever I can through my journey with Dina and through her audience.
So, Nikki, what triggered that what I would call extraordinary desire for you to really reach the top of everything that you do? When did it start?
Thank you, Dina, for asking that question. Actually, it started even, I think, when I was inside my mother's womb. But anyway, because I'm a Chinese, okay, I mean, I came from a Chinese family, so we have always been exposed to entrepreneurship, okay, and even when I was young, I was already trained by both by my parents to really help out in our family business. And having said that, even during school days and when there are off days, and in our case, it's every Thursday because I came from St. Jude, okay? So I would always spend a couple of hours or even half day to help out my dad's hardware store. And I've seen the passion that my dad and even my mom in really putting so much of themselves in doing business and hard work, and also the success out of it, and of course how it has really helped entail myself and together with my siblings the importance of hard working, discipline, and very focused in anything that you want to do so that you can reach your whatever goals you have in life. So with that, and of course I believe also my education foundation has also helped instill that in me. And with that, it has already been set on my mind that I would carry on with this, and so that it will not stop me, but only allow me to pursue whatever dreams and journey I would like to take on.
Nikki, are you an only child?
Actually, I'm the eldest of 6. So
Oh,
there are 3 girls and 3 boys in our family. Yeah.
all right, because the others probably don't have a public life like you, because you, practically every corner of the world, you are known.
Yeah. I think it's also the business that I'm in, which is the business of aesthetic wellness and beauty, has given me the opportunity to also interact, engage with a lot of these companies, and of course key opinion leaders, and especially doctors, inventors, and scientists globally. So that allows me also to have that experience and
All
exposure.
right. Yes, yes. And there's something else that I noticed, Nikki. You travel so much. Like, how many times in a year do you travel? I'm every time I see you, I see all your posts. You're in a different country.
Yes, I would really, and especially before the pandemic, I would really be traveling almost like twice a month or sometimes 3 times a month. But I try to pace it out. I really believe in work-life balance, which is more of now work-life integration, because I have 2 sons, 2 young adult sons. So I have to make sure that as a mom, I make sure that I give quality time with them, at the same time enjoy the work that I'm into.
Yes, when you're traveling, Nikki, does it make any difference to you that you're traveling alone, or would you rather have a travel companion, or it's okay because you are so set in what you want to do?
Actually, I really enjoy traveling alone, but I'm not saying I don't want to have any travel buddies or companion. Of course, the more the merrier, but I really do not mind. And I enjoy exploring and discovering the world on my own, because I also love photography. So I really take time and enjoy those moments, capturing those moments. Yes.
You
And
cannot
meeting new
imagine,
people.
Nikki, you cannot imagine how many times I already sort of dream about, oh, maybe one day I can go with Nikki to that place. Because
Yes.
yeah, you're such a fun person to be with. So
Mhm.
this is what I mean by you having the all, because you seem to be able to really find a really, really good balance. Because I can see from your countenance, your face, your expression, that you're happy. You are not stressed out, even though
Mhm.
you're so successful in your business, but you're not stressed out. So,
Mhm.
what do you do for a hobby, or ways of maybe just having fun?
I think what I'm just also blessed and fortunate that I got into the business that I enjoy doing. I think that's foremost, okay. But um, I think it all boils down for more than 2 decades, I've been in this business. It was not an easy one when I started. I literally started from scratch. And when you say blood, sweat, and tears, I did go through that in growing this business, in growing the company. I actually manage today 2 companies. These are DMark Beauty and DermAsia. And I would like to share that our companies are actually the leading providers of all beauty, wellness, and anti-aging aesthetic solutions. We collaborate closely with the doctors, most of the dermatological centers in the country, in the Philippines, even hospitals, aesthetic centers. We collaborate and partner with them by providing them all the devices and skincare products. Also, so we have grown our team very young, very dynamic, and the stresses, of course, will always be part of the journey. But it's as long as you know that you're doing something good that has an impact, and it's not just because you're working for the money, but you're also helping, impacting, influencing lives of others. And in this case, I'm very happy that the portfolio of our products are really very good products, innovative, and they have really helped transform or improve the lives of the Filipinos. Because there's a saying that beauty is power, and I believe in that one. And comes with power means confidence. And if you look good inside out, and if you feel good inside out, then nothing can stop you to achieve your goal. And I believe that the business that we are into is not just about vanity, but it's really about care. And this is not just about because you want to, it's a very superficial. No, it's not a superficial, but we want to establish the importance of taking care of ourselves. The skin conditions and even skin issues like acne, severe dry skin. So also we also have a very good innovation technological products for that one. So I through 2 decades of growing the business, I've learned that you should always keep a humble heart and be grateful. Be grateful to everybody that has been part of your journey, big or small ways, and always make sure that you are grounded. And how can you be grounded? Of course, you keep your faith, be prayerful. I mean, there's no proper time that you have to pray on in the evening, anytime, you feel like talking to God. I think that really helps a lot, balances your stress, and as well as always reflecting what have you done and what else can you do. So looking forward, but also one step backward has always kept me in place.
Well,
And
that's so touching, Nikki. By the way, is it true? Because I heard that the trends have shifted already. Before it was only women, but now I heard that there's more male clients now who really are looking for the skincare and beauty products. So what have you noticed the same thing, Nikki?
for sure, definitely, you are really correct there, Dina, that interestingly, the genders is more inclusive because we also want to establish that beauty is inclusive, right? So yes, because it's not really all about just wanting to look good, but it's really taking care of oneself. And especially during this pandemic, we all go through or went through. There's also that issue of is hair loss, or prevention of hair loss, which is it matters. I mean, it also affects both male and female. And we also, I mean, even younger, the people who wants to look good or take care of their skin is also becoming younger age, as young as teenager. They're very conscious. So yes, Dina, I totally agree with you. Young and old, male and female.
Wow. Okay, so your products are available in major department stores, in the derm clinics, etc. Where can we get this?
Yes, most of our products are actually available from the dermatology clinics, but we also have a couple of brands, and these are Bioderma from France and Sibamed from Germany, Per Essential also from France. They are available in selected beauty outlets such as Watson's, Mercury drugstores, Landers, even All Day, Allmart. This particular, and also online. We are also available online.
Oh, all right. So remember, I just, it came to mind just like that now. The recent episode in the awards, the what we call the Academy Awards recently were just because the wife of the Will Smith happened to have hair loss, and then somehow the Chris Rock made mention of it, and of course Will Smith took offense because, well, of course he mentioned the name, So would there have been something that would have saved her hair from totally being gone? I wonder. Or would you recommend if once the hair is totally gone, would you recommend that women just have a wig? What do you think?
Yeah, actually, in cases of about hair loss, there are several factors. And I personally am not quite aware of, Jada's situation. But generally speaking, hair loss is actually either contributed by external stresses, factors that way, or it's really hormonal as well, and it has got to do with lifestyle, diet, all. But yes, there are several modalities, and it is always best that if you could also consult our doctors, and in this case like trichologists or dermatologists, that could help guide us what is really the concern, the reason of our hair fall or hair loss, and they will be guided with the right medication or protocols and modalities, because there are several. You can undergo surgery, transplant, or oral care, or even just topical like serum, or using the right kind of products, because some products can really be very aggressive and it affects our scalp.
Thank you for that, thoughtful uh, suggestions, Nikki. Now, there are celebrities who prefer, in fact, maybe they attract a lot of audience by being bold. Should they consider moisturizing their scalp even though they're already totally bald? What do you think?
Personally, I think to each his own. However, it's still very important at the end of the day to make sure that even if you feel you don't need to take care because you don't have any hair, to really maintain a good scalp. And there are really good products that would help maintain good scalp. And skin is, if I may just share a bit, skin is the largest organ of the body, and it is on pH 5.5. And if you use products that is respecting the acid mantle of the skin, which is our pH 5.5, then you are good and you're okay. And be proud, be bold, be proud of who you are.
Yes. There is something, you have a quality about you. It's a character trait that I've noticed since the first time I met you. And this is, you take action. I mean, you don't wait. This is what I notice about you. Once you make up your mind that this is what I want, this is what I need, you don't let a day pass. You immediately go to action. And Nikki, wow, I mean, not everyone is like that, because a lot of people I know procrastinate. So what is it that triggers you to take action immediately?
Well, when I was starting, I did also, try to think, overanalyze, overthink, and worry and be anxious about a lot of things, making the right decision. But I realized as I mature, and incidentally, I also have more experience in life and I read a lot of books, then I became more confident with the choices in my life. And I've always believed when an opportunity comes your way, be it hard or easy or something really new that you have not really gotten into it, I welcome that, because I always believe God will not give you something or put you in a situation if you cannot do it. So I am always a person who wants to see and unleash more of myself, discover myself, and I'm sure I can do it. I believe in, I have that faith in myself and God and in the situation. So, but sometimes I also make a decision that no, this is not the time, because I believe timing is everything. So it's not always like when it's in front of you, just grab it. But most often than not, it's always a calculated risk. And regardless if you're a business person, an entrepreneur, or a person working in the corporate world, or just even if you're just a housewife or what, not that because it's a smaller responsibility, always make sure that you're very comfortable. And there's this saying that says, if your intuition, if you are very comfortable in your decision, in the choices that you make, even if it's kind of vague yet, it means you're making the right choice. So I hang on to that, because there's just so many choices in life, right? So, and leave the most out of it. And when it fails, it's okay. Life goes on and you bounce back and try better the next time. So it's okay. Don't be afraid to fail.
All right, Nikki, were there instances in your young life, because you look so young to me, I guess you are forever young. So were there instances at all that you failed and then there was some pain in it or something, and you learned life lessons in it? Were there really? Because the way I see you, it's like you jump from success to success. But did you really actually have some failures as well?
Yes, I did go through a lot of challenges, and I'm very thankful that I'm able to overcome them, but of course not all by myself. A lot of them I have to really bring myself back on my 2 feet with prayers. But of course, I'm just thankful also that my family, my friends, and spiritual guidance has really helped me. You know, it's okay to sob, to cry for a day or two, or even 2 weeks if you need to. It's okay to grieve, to mourn. You cannot please everyone. But if you have that faith in life, I think nothing should stop you, and everything happens for a reason. So for me, failure are actually another form of experience opportunities for you to become better, to become bigger. Heartaches are actually hurting, very, very painful, but heartaches are actually also something that would make your heart be prepared to something bigger. And one day you can be the person for another person to cry on. You can be the person to also share and give advice and guide, and because you've been through that. So I think it's a full circle. You won't feel life fulfillment. You won't feel life is complete if we don't go through the tears. And I'm proud to say that I did go through, but it's a day to day, okay? But I'm very thankful when a day passes and everything is great, Dina.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Now, Nikki, what for you would be the one or two most significant achievements of your life?
I'm very thankful and happy that I have my two sons. Okay, so they're now in their 20s. One is graduating in a couple of months from university. Another one is about in 2 years, and they've been very. They've made me feel as a person that I'm successful at work, but even more successful as a mom, as a woman. And I think that's very, very important because it puts meaning into everything I do. And of course, we have a very buddy relationship. I have a very not so strict motherly relationship. So we travel together, we explore places together. So that's cool. Okay. I'm also thankful that I have the opportunity to be the pioneer and to grow this business market category, which is the dermocosmetic in the country. And we have, somehow my employees have been with a lot to me that we're doing something right. Our customers, our partners, clients have been with us because they believe in our products and because it has helped make them successful in their practices as doctors. So every night when I sleep, before I go to sleep, I'm just thankful to God that we are here bigger than just because we want to make money or do business, but because we are helping transform people's lives.
Oh, all right. I'm just curious. Would you recommend any diet that will somehow help our skin to look better, look good?
I think we can all take all the supplements and all the organic, healthy veg and choose whatever diet, because I personally don't follow a strict diet, but back to basic. Let's go back to basic. For most, a balanced diet is always the best. Okay. Of course, it would help if we refer to our nutritionist or if. Well, Dina, for me, I always believe in the idea of a balanced diet, and we could always consult or refer to our nutritionist to guide us, because every stages of our lives or lifestyle also comes with the right kind of diet. Back to basic, it's very important, non-negotiable, to stay hydrated, not to be dehydrated. So it's not always that we have to drink 8 glasses of water. It really depends on our body, because each body size has different capacity and the lifestyle again. But make sure to remember to keep yourself hydrated, not only topically by applying all the serum, moisturizers, and emollients, but also to drink. Okay, and that would also makes us feel refreshed, right? And aside from water, sleep. I believe in sleep. I love sleeping. If you cannot get a full 6 to 8 hours of sleep, power nap is so powerful.
Indeed, indeed. Well, I believe in that too. Thank you, thank you. And do you recommend that people will avoid any kind of soda? Because, drinking soda, just water.
I personally still do drink sodas, but only time to time. So I go back to making everything in moderation. I think if you don't have to, you don't need to have cheat day, as others are saying, this is my cheat day, it allows me. I respect that, I appreciate that. But in my case, if I want chocolates today, I will not stop myself, because if I stop myself, I notice and I realize that it bounces back and you tend to eat more than what you wish, right? So yeah, so feed yourself, feed your soul, and when you're a bit happy, then that's okay. And in fact, Dina, if I may share, when I eat, I don't wait to feel my tummy is overfilled, like busog, I feel like when I stop eating, not because I feel I cannot eat more, but because I feel my tummy is no longer hungry. So if I don't feel the hunger, it means I'm good. Then maybe a couple of hours, I might feel hungry again, and it's okay. So we can eat some more. And maybe the hunger is not even really food hunger, but it's more of thirst. So that's why it's very important to keep ourselves hydrated. And it doesn't always have to be water. I mean, it can be some juices in between, some green tea, and that will also help.
There are two trains of thought, Nikki, about sunlight. Some people want to avoid it because it might be bad for their skin. But others insist that they need the sunlight because, of course, vitamin D and also. How do we get a happy medium?
Actually, Dina, that's a very good question. And there's a solution to that one. Of course, sunlight, vitamin D is really important, okay? And that's part of our protecting and maintaining our immune system, and especially through the pandemic that we went through. But of course, anything overexposure can also have some consequences, if not damages. And in this case, if we overexpose our skin ourselves, there's a tendency to have skin cancer, although not so much in Asian skin because we have the melanin, but that's more happening to the white skin or Caucasian skin. Going back to your question, science has provided us this protection, photo protection, and I'm very proud and happy to share that in our company, we have this brand called HelioCare, and Helio, like the sun care, okay? It's not just about because you want to protect yourself from getting sunburn once you go out there or to the beach for long exposure, but it really maintains a healthy skin because it protects you from all kinds of UVA, UVB, UVC, visible light, IR, infrared lights, blue light, everything. So that's why there are certain products that may not make you burn the skin, but it darkens you. And there are certain products, it darkens you, but it does not darken you, but burns your skin. Because that's where you will identify in the product that there's such thing as UVA. When you see a UVA, it means UV protection against aging. If you say UVB protect, it means UV protection against burning. So if your product comes with UVA and UVB, it means it's giving you the anti-aging from the ozone layer and everything, and also from burning from the sun. So that's even better, okay? And the SPF number, it's not exactly that you have higher SPF means you're better or it's much superior than the lower SPF. It actually means the number of hours, the time that you are exposed under the sun, that you are protected. So that's how the SPF. So which means if you really don't go out so much, if you don't really go out so much out there, you don't really need all the high SPF. And SPF 25 or 30 is pretty good enough. Now, in HelioCare or with HelioCare, it's very good because it comes with this science from a fern plant, okay, that really produces this protection from the sun. That's why it's called fern block technology. Okay, there's a lot of evidence, scientific evidence that shows how it really is so powerful that when you apply it on the skin, and it also comes orally, so you can also take one every day, that even when you're exposed out there, you're protected inside out. So it's a 360 protection for HelioCare. So yeah, to your question earlier, with HelioCare, products like with HelioCare is really good and will not stop you from enjoying life outdoor and even indoor. Like right now, we're doing a lot of device meeting, like online meetings.
Oh, that is so amazing because you were just narrating a lot of things that I don't even, these are all advances now.
Correct.
Those were not, I never heard of that before. So I'm glad that your product lines are really advanced already, and you can offer a lot more to everyone who wants to take care of their skin. Terrific. I'm really amazed because in the past, skincare was skincare and it just had nothing to do with anti-aging. It's more of just simple skincare. But now, with the addition of anti-aging, that is such an amazing trend. Now, um, having said all of these things, and I can see now why you seem to really have it all because of your attitude. You do have an attitude that is one of the humility. You don't mind, even though you are succeeding so much. You don't you don't boast about it. You just do your best all the time, and you are so full of kindness. Also, you have a kind soul. So, Nikki, because of the work from home that has been happening since the start of the pandemic, even up to now, should this be a concern for everybody that now we have so much air conditioning going on, especially during summer? It's really so warm. So should we be more concerned about moisturizers? And so what is your recommendation?
Yes, of course, it's always inside out. So while we have talked about touch on the importance of drinking water or keeping ourselves hydrated, but yes, especially in the evening when we're sleeping, when we're resting, and even when we're working from home with air conditioning, it's always best that if we start noticing that our face or even hands are starting to dry, that's why there's also face cream and hand cream. I would not discourage to apply, because there's so many good quality moisturizers that are not even really very thick, that really absorbs very good on the skin. Not only it absorbs, but it works. You know, there are certain products that it does not work, it's not good enough. And that's why there's such thing as thicker or night moisturizer. And it's not so much anymore because it's an evening moisturizer, but because once we're exposed to the air conditioning longer, then it allows our skin to again be moisturized. So yes, Dina, that's a very good, one of the very good skincare maintenance that we could adapt as when we are really inside air conditioning for a long, or sometimes when people are not comfortable to really apply moisturizers, and I understand some males are not used to it, right? There's such thing as the facial mist, you know, the spray, the water spray. So that's not only helping our skin get, the facial mist not only would help get our skin hydrate our skin, but also refreshes us. You know, when you spray it, you feel good again. And even when you go outside, like when you play golf, sometimes you can see that players also spray. So these are a few simple but goes a long way tips.
Thank you. Yes, yes. So, Nikki, before we say goodbye, because of the dynamism of your product lines, you may have some events or a new product that you are about to launch. Can you please announce it here? And how do people get in touch? How can they connect with you quickly?
Thank you for asking, Dina. Yes, please feel free to visit our website. It's dmarkbeauty.com. So that's DMARK beauty, one word.com. And you will see our so many products, both that is available in the doctor's clinics and also on retail. And I'm very excited. Everybody, my team is very excited because we're launching Per Essential. It's the latest baby of DMark Beauty, the latest brand, which is from France. And Per Essential is all about wellness, for your skin, for your body. It's not just about beauty, but total, it's all made of organic essential oils. Per Essential is all about wellness. It's also very good, especially right now. It's because it helps us address. Per Essential is one of our latest new brands. I'm very, very excited to share it to you, and we're launching it very soon, actually by end of the month. What is it? Because it is an antibacterial and antivirus products. So it's really good for everyone. It's a wellness products, but it also has for the skin, for babies, for respiratory, and there's just so much products inside the brand that could help make our lives better. So it's all natural. So, and everything right now, we're going towards natural. So watch out for it.
Now, Nikki, I'm sure there might be some things that you would, as wisdom, words of wisdom from Nikki. So let's hear it before we close your episode, because this is so, for me, even I've learned so much in such a short time, but I'm sure you have words of wisdom for everybody, male and female alike. Yes, Nikki.
There's just so many inspirational words that I would love to share. But at this point, Dina, what I'm very inspired, and I hope our audience can resonate also, is I've learned that being true to yourself will never fail you, because once you are true to yourself and you love yourself, this is who you are, that you can offer back to others and to the world. And there's just so many complications and complexities, and even fake news, but I think how do you survive, and how do you thrive, and how do you make your voice known out there? I think the only way to differentiate it, and God, each of us is unique in our own ways, and we are God's gifts to everyone. Okay, so I think with that one, we just have to harness on that one, keep things simple by going back to ourselves, our roots. In fact, always never forget the people who have helped us along the way, because they will always be there through and through. I really believe in generosity, but comes with, I always pray for abundance, but abundance comes with generosity. So if you stop sharing, then I think the graces, the blessings will also slowly not come your way. So it's really an exchange. Universe is really all about good vibes and exchange. So I would like to encourage everyone to just keep things simple. We have big ambitions, but as long as we are thankful, prayerful, and being honest to ourselves, then yes, nothing can fail us, because truth will always set us free, whatever the truth is.
That is so touching. Oh, I'm telling you, I'm so happy, Nikki, that you accepted our invitation to be our speaker today. This is so meaningful for me. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. And ladies and gentlemen, our viewers out there, our next episode will be number 6, Amelia de Chavez Pagdanganan, who will talk about neuro leadership, the role of mental health in the 21st century. Again, season 8, episode 6. But this is such a great time for us, Nikki, to have you with us. So remember, everybody, to click like and subscribe to the Leaders Edge by STASTDI of YouTube. And of course, you will see us also in Facebook. We have 2 accounts that we stream after the YouTube, and really learning is a never-ending journey with limitless vistas